Did you grow up during a time that felt perfect? Those good memories have stuck with us, and they are something that many of us still long for today. Small, seemingly unimportant things that happened decades ago are still some of the most vivid memories we have. But time has a way of flying by, and you might just be old if you remember this. There was once a time when our television sets were colossal pieces of furniture, and nothing like the sleek screens we have hanging on the wall today. When we had problems with the thing working, we would call up a TV repairman to diagnose and fix our TV, so we could get back to enjoying our evening programs. They were skilled electronics professionals and would show up at your doorstep, armed with a toolbox and a wealth of knowledge. They'd tinker with the vacuum tubes, fix some connections with their soldering iron, and then adjust the antennas before restoring our beloved TV to its former glory. This was a time when TVs were an expensive purchase for a family, so repairing it was much more common than just throwing it out and getting a new one. Remember the simple pastime of making long chains out of gum wrappers? This seemingly mundane activity was a creative way to recycle the wrappers after chewing your favorite gum brand. You would carefully fold and link the gum wrappers to create these colorful chains, some of which were super long. You could also turn the chains into things like bracelets, necklaces, and even earrings. Needless to say, this makeshift craft kept many young girls busy, chewing gum and chaining the wrappers together. Recollection Road is proud to partner with Legacy Box. Watch until the end of this video to find out more about digitizing your family's irreplaceable memories, and then visit legacybox.com/recollection for an incredible 55% off. Another endearing childhood trend was all about having good luck. A lucky rabbit's foot was the way that many kids made their own luck decades ago. These colorful fuzzy charms, often made from faux fur, were believed to bring you good luck if you had them hanging off your backpack or on a keychain. The idea that these rabbit feet held magical powers might have been pure superstition, but they were cherished possessions for many young people, enough so that some had built up a collection of the furry feet. Do you happen to remember these public service announcements? A trip to the grocery store with Mom was usually made better by a stop at the Brock's Pick-a-Mix candy bins. As you strolled patiently through the aisles, the candies would draw you in, with their rows upon rows of colorful, sugary delights, just waiting for you to shovel them into a bag. Picking the perfect mix of candies meant balancing variety with your love for your favorite flavors. The square caramels, twisted royals, smooth taffy, gummy goodies, and assortment of hard candy meant there was something for everybody, including your parents, who would make sure you grabbed something for them too. For young readers, there was nothing better than the thrilling adventures of the Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew. These young detectives were the heroes of countless mysteries that kept us engrossed for hours on end. Each book was an escape, filled with intrigue, suspense, and problem-solving that had us eagerly flipping through pages, trying to unravel the mysteries alongside our fictional heroes. These formative series of books fueled a love for reading and made the annual school book fair a treasured event. Cereal boxes once offered kids all sorts of amazing toys and trinkets just for their loyalty. But who remembers when they came with record albums on the back? The instructions were simple: cut on the dotted line, punch out the hole in the middle, and then place it on a record player. These cereal box records were sometimes hard to get to play, but it didn't stop us from trying. Popular songs from the Jackson 5, the Monkees, and Bobby Sherman could be found on the back of cereals like Honeycombs or Sugar Crisp, and the promotion managed to fuse together two of our favorite childhood joys. When it came to grooming one's hair, especially during the 1950s and 1960s, Brill Cream was what young men reached for. The slick back and sophisticated look was in, and a tube of Brill Cream made you look like a young Dick Clark with shiny and smart hair. Who could forget that famous slogan, "A little dab'll do ya"? This was a time when personal grooming meant using timeless products like Brill Cream, leaving you with perfectly styled hair that could rival the most famous movie star. It was about looking sharp and feeling confident, one hairdo at a time. Who remembers these old cereal brands? Outside grocery stores, department stores, and strip malls, there were once fantastical kiddie rides that beckoned children to beg their parents for coins. With just a dime or a quarter, you could instantly be turned into an astronaut on a rocket ship, or a cowboy on a trusty steed that had you begging for one more ride. These mechanical rides moved quite slow, up or down, or in a circle, but they were fun nonetheless. These rides also gave us something to look forward to, turning a plain shopping trip into a moment of joy that seems to have disappeared with many of our favorite department stores. There used to be fewer options when it came to morning television for children. There were 3 big networks, plus PBS, and the shows that aired were very distinct in their own unique ways. Shows like Captain Kangaroo and The Electric Company played a significant role in the development of many kids. These shows weren't just about entertainment, they had educational components that engaged young viewers with unforgettable characters. Captain Kangaroo's haircut and red blazer set him apart. Both of these shows also featured Bill Cosby, who took over a segment on Captain Kangaroo called Picture Pages in 1980. This had every kid wanting a marker that made that special sound when it was used. These shows were more than just goofy shows. They were windows to a world of imagination. We discussed TV repair earlier, but there was some TV maintenance that we could take care of ourselves. Remember the vacuum tubes that would need testing and occasional replacement? A trip to the nearest drugstore or hardware store is where you would find a testing station, and you could pick up replacement tubes as well. For a kid tagging along with Dad on a Saturday morning, it was exciting and a bit like conducting a mini science experiment. Plus, the picture on your TV would be back to looking clear again. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to sign up for the Recollection Road newsletter using the link in the description. Recollection Road and Legacy Box both believe it's important to preserve the past. If you're like me, there's a box of your family's treasured home movies and photos tucked away somewhere, and Legacy Box can help you preserve them digitally. The process is a simple and safe solution for converting your home movies and photos to thumb drive or to the cloud. Just send in your Legacy Box filled with old VHS and camcorder tapes, film reels, and pictures, and get back digital copies that can be easily enjoyed, shared, and kept organized. It's that easy. Legacy Box is trusted by over 1 million people, and it's all done right here in the USA. Get started preserving your past today. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to get an incredible 55% off. Buy today to take advantage of this exclusive offer and send in your memories when you're ready. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to save 55% while supplies last. If you enjoyed this video, consider watching the other videos in this series. While you're at it, hit subscribe and share Recollection Road with someone you know. As always, thank you so much for watching.